Another method we can use to price a product is based on what competitors charge, and for some businesses that is the most important factor. So that is where the selling price of the product is set to a level based on the prices charged by competitors. The business sets its prices so they're competitive when compared to those of rival businesses. So some common examples would be petrol. You look at most petrol stations within a local area, they generally are all around the same mark, slightly higher, slightly lower, and that's because they're all trying to compete against each other. Another big example is groceries. So supermarkets, for example, are always trying to outdo each other. So looking at some examples, just to go to petrol stations, there's actually now an app from 7-Eleven that you can subscribe to, and it will lock in the lowest possible fuel price for your area. And basically what that's designed to do is for 7-Eleven to charge a price that will beat Coles and Woolworths petrol. So Coles and Woolworths use Shell and Caltex, and this is designed to beat that. So the pricing of the product is totally based on what Coles and Woolworths are selling their petrol at. Another example is supermarkets. So we can see Coles and Woolworths are always trying to outdo each other. So this is just an example from a couple of years ago. Coles launched a really big discount campaign on over 300 products. And why? Well, basically they're all products that Woolworths stocked. So they're basing the prices of those products on what Woolworths sold them for as well. Probably the best example of this is Bunnings. If you've ever shopped at Bunnings or seen a Bunnings commercial, they have a price guarantee. And what that means is if you find a cheaper price elsewhere, they will beat it by 10%. There's a few terms and conditions on that. But basically, their Bunnings pricing comes down to what can you find it at somewhere else, and we'll beat it by 10%. So that's a great example of setting prices based on what competitors would charge.